Okay, so for problem 58 on page 333, the first part is asking you to write a function in standard form for the year where 140,000 active pilots with airline transport licenses. Now, the thing here is that even though they mentioned that big number, that really has nothing to do with this function. What you want to do is that P, they give you this P. That P is what you're trying to substitute for. So that P equals 140. So you're going to substitute that 140 there, and then you're going to make all of that equal to 0. So you're going to solve so that you have 0 equals something. And that's what you have to do for that first part. Now, the second part, that is a little trickier sort of, but basically what you're going to do is this 0 then, what you're going to have to do is make that 0 equals to y. So y equals whatever you found up here. So whatever this equation was, you're going to make that here, and you're going to plot that into your calculator so that you get some sort of graph. And let's say that this is your graph, and you have a pretty little graph. That's not the graph. I made that graph up. But you're going to find that graph, and you're going to estimate, it says use a graphing calculator to determine during what year there were 140,000 active pilots. Now, 140,000 is going to be your y. So over here, it's going to be somewhere 140,000 because your x-axis is going to be the year. So make sure that your years and your axis over here, sorry, there's so many squiggles, but this has to represent that 140,000 and this has to represent your years. So you have to make sure that your window is going to cover all that information so that you are able to get that. Alright, so make sure that your window is clear and you'll be able to tell that from the graph. So make sure that you do that. If you have any questions, please just send me another email.